get a lot of experience through Wi-Fi, but a lot through the SoCal scene as well, coming out to all those old school 2GG events and stuff like that. So amazing to see Sparg0 now here on the big stage, being able to even claim the Summit 4 champion, right? Like, that was wild. And that was his premier tournament, was Ultimate Summit 3.
Right.
So, I mean, really just the glow up was absolutely insane. Sparg0 checking Twitter and seeing all the responses is great.
He's going to be thinking about that, but it's time to get your head in the game. We got Sparg0 versus Zomba, Cloud versus Rob in our initial endeavor. Gonna see how this goes. Obviously, Zomba, I think, has a huge advantage off stage. That's where he makes his money, dude. Zomba pushes you to the corner and forces you into that side B range. Meanwhile, Sparg0 is gonna dominate on stage.
Yeah, and I mean, Sparg0 is going to have a lot of Rob experience, and that's the thing about playing any of these major top tiers, right? Rob is a mainstay top tier for quite some time in Ultimate. Everyone's going to have Rob experience. There's no way you lose to a Rob and you say, oh man, I don't know the Rob matchup. Like, you definitely know the Rob matchup.
You better.
Like, what are you doing?
Now Sparg0 tracking under Zomba, trying to catch him on landing, picks up the gyro and uses it against him.
Wow, and that was a clean combo. Not going to go for the limit cross slash here. Zomba stalling a little bit under the stage here. There's the cross slash, and here's the punish.
And I love the discipline by Zomba to not try to force an aerial there. He slowly dropped down and got a grab. Not the most damage you could get, but it's the safest.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, Sparg0, Cloud in general is a character that there was a lot of doubts. This character has gotten quite a bit of buffs as of recent. I mean, I guess as of the last year or two. So, I mean, seeing Sparg0 really put it to the test, right? And we even saw Sparg0 with that Aegis face, the spot dodge after the cross up back air. Sparg0 bringing out all the tricks in the book here.
And it's funny because Zomba will go for that up smash a lot. And usually he's not punished for it. People aren't thinking about it. They'll sometimes just get a grab or something. But no, Sparg0 answers back with an up smash of his own.
Clean roars out here, not even going right into an aerial. I love just the maneuverability around the top. You have to have that as if you're just going to be successful against Rob in general. Back here, not going to connect here. The limit is still online here for Sparg0. And the dunk on top of that. I'm glowing blue, but I don't need it to kill you, man. I mean, just using the down air on the 2-frame.
Yeah, didn't have to limit down air. Just that's a normal standard down air. Yeah, maybe he got a little bit more on it, but doesn't matter. Sparg0 just putting Zomba to bed in this first game. This is looking rough.
Yeah, the phase power-up is looking real here for Sparg0. The up air.
And thank God, because I didn't want to say it, but bro, you know the sponsor curse. As soon as you get sponsored. And thank God they announced it at the end of the tournament. That's all I'm going to say. You know?
Imagine sponsor announcement into getting 3-stock game 1.
What if he did bad? What if he got if he did poor, under his seat got 97, then FaZe is like, hold on. How about you ship us back that jersey, huh? Sorry, champ.
It's brutal out here. The world of esports. But of course, Sparg0 making the seed. I mean, the journey to get here was able to take out Mars 3-1 right in just yesterday. The up air almost connecting here, glowing blue. And I love how Sparg0 will have limit, and he doesn't feel like he's forced to use it. I feel like a lot of players are just like, oh, I got to pull the trigger. But Sparg0 keeps the pressure on, goes into shield, waits for the moment to use it out of shield on reaction, gets the stock. The experience is coming through for Sparg0 right now.
And he knows the perfect time. Because if he can't get anything, he'll just say, all right, screw it, I'll throw the blade beam. And then there's no risk. I mean, especially if you're at that mid-range. Either you hit it or you don't, but it doesn't matter either way. But there, I loved the way that he pressured Zomba by not doing anything. He's standing at that roll distance. He knows if Zomba rolls behind him, that's an easy up B. And he doesn't need to force anything. Zomba's going to do it on his own. Going to Smashville for the next game. A lot tighter, closer quarters. Kind of surprised by this because I feel like Sparg0 is winning all the exchanges.
Yeah, I think for Sparg0, the main thing was taking out FD, taking out Callus. Completely agree with those bans. Both those stages are incredibly strong for Rob. Doesn't mean you can't beat Rob on those stages, but especially Kalos. I mean, just such a great Rob stage, right? And even with these close quarters, Zomba kind of forcing that situation where Smashville is the smallest stage, but you have that platform right in the middle. And when you have a great horizontal zoning tools like top and gyro, right, you're able to just set up these situations where, wow, I mean, or you can just edge guard them, right?
That is the Zomba classic, man. He finds a way to pull the trigger on that rotor arm as much as possible, and he'll find it in opportunities that you didn't even think possible. He got the parry on the blade beam there and got into it, hitting that rotor arm. He wants it again. So it can sometimes get a little obvious, but he doesn't have a jump. Tries to go for the forward air, not quite spaced out.
Wow, that was a stock there for Zomba. I'm surprised Zomba didn't maybe just go for another side B. He might have not been able to make it back, but you just get the stock guaranteed. Sparg0 had no other option but to up B there. So kind of a drop in a sense. Yeah, I mean, you could just drag him down with you, right? So nonetheless, you still have a stock leader, but if you give Sparg0 a chance, he could just take the entire game here.
You can see Zomba is cooking now. Full stock lead just about. Has to make his way back to the ledge. Has to watch these back airs, man. Sparg0 is just an expert at spacing these out.
Oh yeah, Sparg0's corner pressure. I think the whole entire region of Mexico, their corner pressure is by far the best. And obviously they play characters that are really good at it, but even just how they play in and out of the corner is phenomenal to watch.
Even unconventional characters like Meister on Game Watch, you see how he uses Chef in a way that really checkmates you. The back air is going to sink in for Sparg0. Has a little bit to go until limit. I think he might get it off this next hit.
Oh, there was a punish. Not going to go for the berry, just going to create the offstage situation, force the limit here. Tries to get the forward air, but at the end of the day, you got rid of the glowing blue.
That back air is just so safe. Oh wow, no tech means an easy down smash for Zomba, taking that second stock. And this is a different kind of Zomba, man. I mean, he landed that first rotor arm, and, you know, that's a bit cheesy, silly, whatever. He lost the stock early, but he's still consistently ahead of Sparg0 in the rest of these encounters.
And you know what? The more I think about it, Smashville is such a great pick because Cloud is the one that doesn't want to fight Rob. Rob is not really a zoner, right? Like you're trying to box, you're trying to create all these boxing scenarios and stuff. You have the top, but other than that, Rob wants to be in boxing situations with Cloud, and with the smaller stage, Zomba's able to create those scenarios more often. Oh, the down air, so close to connecting the up tilt, but not gonna fully connect into the second hit, and Sparg0 reversal with the up smash.
Do you think that was a footstool attempt? Kind of looked like it. Like, he went down there, he didn't do anything, didn't hit any buttons, just tried to get down there on top of Sparg0. I'm not sure, but regardless, did not land. What is Zomba's, what's the gameplay here?
Yeah, we need a contingency plan right now because, okay, here's the up airs, because right now Sparg0 kind of cooking up on that stock, and when you looked at the stock counts earlier, you were like, oh, well, this is probably Zomba's game, right? But Sparg0 has done an amazing job of bringing this back.
If he gets one back there, he might be able to chain it into something, but nope, the parry on the extremely obvious back air right there. You see Sparg0 gets into these modes where he'll just kind of, he doesn't even space it. He's just doing jump, back air, and Zomba really punishing him for that in the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be scary going for those parries. It is a hard read on the defender, right?
Yeah.
But like you said, a little bit more on the obvious side. Sparg0 did go for the cross-up, but Rob, you got the...
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Boosts on both sides. We're out to game 3 now. Zomba taking that one. We're going to small battlefield for this next one. But I think you're right. It's interesting because, to me, Smashville sounds terrible for Rob because Cloud just runs you over. And it's like he's just going to be able to hit you. But you're right in that Rob doesn't really get run over. I mean...
Oh, yeah. Rob wants to box with you all the time.
He wants to fight.
Yeah, he doesn't care. What character does he not want to fight? Like, look at that down tilt. It's crazy. It's better than Diddy's. Oh, no.
No jump.
Oh,
okay,
there's the jump with the nip.
wow, clipped him.
Oh, and it's enough. Sparg0 not getting the spike hitbox, just the back hit of the weak one, and Zomba is going to live another offstage scenario in favor. And I have to ask the question, if these offstage exchanges keep going the way they do, are we going to see a switch into the Aegis?
Ah, good point. I mean, those two are, you know, also edge guarded, but it is a different way. It does have a different path. And maybe Zomba will get switched up on that, but that's a very good question. Doesn't seem like Sparg0 is two-phased just yet. You can see him off on the side, finding ways to get these hits there. Oh, wow!
What? Was that the tipper end? I guess so. It was just one hit. So Sparg0 not getting scooped up into the rest of the move there. That's a huge break for Zomba, but the back air is going to connect regardless. Not too much damage, but I mean, still, that's got to be a mental blow.
That's the second climb hazard in this match that did not land the killing blow. Because remember, on the side, Zomba very intelligently going around it to get hit by the back part, and there, he's not getting hit by the part that'll knock you out. Fortunately for him, he's not too far behind, but I don't know, 111%. And Zomba doesn't really usually have struggled getting the KO.
Oh, yeah. Now, look at all of this control at the top, the laser.
No.
Okay, tries to go for the up smash, tries to catch the jump. Sparg0 with the due diligence of the shield here. Oh, Sparg0 wanted to kill you at 40. You got to watch it. He's down. He's down for that.
He's a crafty young man. That's the forward air. Are we going out there? You don't have to. No, not going to force it. Wondering how Zomba's going to get this kill. Obviously, a throw should do it, but you can see him getting a little bit too handsy there.
Ooh, but wait.
Whoa!
The limit. Look at me, I'm glowing blue, but here comes the forward air.
Oh, he thought he was so comfortable getting that jump back onto the stage. Zomba really thought the option was right there. He was thinking about the limit, not the forward air, right?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to think of how he would play around it, but didn't even matter. What a distraction. And despite the way this match started, Sparg0 has brought it all the way back.
Oh,
no,
where's your jump? Where's your jump? Oh, that was so close to Sparg0 chance coming through the crowd, but man, it just seemed like Zomba shut the crowd up immediately.
We got to talk about that blade beam, because that blade beam saved him. Very tip of it there at the end. Zomba is known to play these games of chicken in the air. He'll wait for your jump, wait for you to do something, and then he'll pop that side B. Not dying to that up air there.
Yeah, DIing that correctly. We've seen so many players. You're going for the berry. Are you going for the up air? No, I'm not. I'm going for the up smash. You better get mashing. I am not afraid.
I love to see that mix-up, too. So basically, whenever Rob, for anybody that doesn't know, there's a lot of people probably watching for the first time, whenever Rob does that down throw, essentially he buries you, and if you mash like crazy, you can break out, but that leads into an up air, which could kill you. But if you don't bury, he gets a down up smash, which is way stronger. They're not usually looking for it, but you could tell that Sparg0 was not quite mashing about as much as you might expect. So it's an easy up smash for Zomba.
Good old coin flips.
Right.
We love our 50-50s here in the FGC.
Why has it got to be Rob? Of all characters.
He's a robot.
Doesn't. Oh, it's binary. It's like 0 or 1.
Yeah,
mash or don't mash. All right, I get it.
Okay, here comes the up airs here. Sparg0 going for the up B here. Sparg0 was able to take the first game, but Sparg0 now down and not switching here. Just going to stick to the cloud, even though down in the set.
Yeah, that's interesting, too. He did mention that he just... Oh, he went for the aggressive option. Oh, he tried to pick it up.
Yeah, he wanted to do the Z catch, which doesn't involve an air dodge there, so he could probably just Z catch, throw it down, get it off stage, right? That's a huge break for Sparg0, because that would have been a nasty setup for Cloud to get around. Falling up here, I love the traps here.
Yeah, Sparg0 trying to make it hell for Zomba to land. He's eventually able to make it down. Not as much damage as he could have taken. Opts for the safe back air. Oh, that should be a grab. No, it's a little bit late. Good spot dodge by Sparg0. Thought that might be it. He goes for the down smash, which is safe, and he is able to avoid the dash tag. Zomba only 2 stocks away from putting Sparg0 into losers.
Zomba doing the true ultimate tech.
Yeah, oh yeah. That works on me too.
Yeah, down smash, spot dodge, down smash.
I could do that too. Yeah, man.
All right, so now it looks like Zomba has the lead here, right? Not too much of a lead, but you do have that stock. How long, though? The back air not going to quite KO just yet. Oh, but the down air will. Where are you air dodging, Sparg0?
Yeah, Zomba was a little bit too... I keep doing that, too. Yeah. Zomba was a little bit too high on that one. You can tell that Sparg0 was ready and willing for it. That's a lot of damage out of nowhere.
That was
76%, up to 91. Cloud specials do an obscene amount of damage. You can see it right here.
Oh, my goodness. Sparg0. Right now, Zomba is not playing the game right now. He just wants to hit some buttons on stage, but Sparg0's like, nah, it's my turn.
Sparg0 finally able to put a huge string of damage together on Rob and throw him away. That limit is going to fall apart soon. Yeah, he's just going to throw the blade beam because it's safe. That's what we were talking about earlier. Back air should do it. No! Wow. Big air dodge from Zomba, able to survive.
170% here on Zomba. Gets the up air, tacks on a little bit more damage, gets the neutral air dodge into the corner, but you gotta get out. What are you gonna do against this Cloud back air?
Seemed like he had a good plan for it. I mean, he's played a lot more grounded so far in just parrying it, shielding it, not having an issue. But now I think Sparg0 is changing up his timings, landing empty sometimes, not even throwing out the aerial, trying to mix him up a little bit.
Oh man, and Sparg0 is looking like we are going to have a Game 5 situation with how well Sparg0 is cooking. Tries to throw out the limit blade beam, just a tad bit off here. Zomba wants to close this out 3-1 as soon as possible, but it is Sparg0 the lead here.
God, that back here is just so safe. We're going to see a down throw. Now it's just up smash.
Again.
Just lets it go right away.
He picked 0 twice in a row.
And you can see he's got the top. The problem here for Sparg0, Zomba is so scary on the ledge.
Uh-oh.
Terrifying.
Honestly, Zomba hasn't taken that much damage yet, right? I mean, 65% on Rob, that's not too bad here.
Yeah, he was living back airs at like 120, 130. So, yeah, it's not terrible. Getting an up tilt after the air dodge, that's crazy. Jab, jab. Tries to get the gyro on the get up, but can't quite do it. Oh, dear.
Oh,
this is getting out of hand.
Back air, yep, not going to get hit. And man, oh,
that wins!
Wait,
that
cross
wins!
up? No, Sparg0, amazing DI, amazing defense against these up airs. Not going to get crossed up. He's going blue, though.
We got to go real high. Watch the climb hazard in the air.
He's going to stall out.
Yeah, he's
stall
threatening.
Yep.
Good stall.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Tries to catch the roll here, just goes back. This corner pressure, both these characters. The tech chase,
Whoa.
the laser, the down smash. Can he make it back? There's the air dodge.
Yeah, the
There's
air
no
dodge.
layers.
He didn't go down there. He didn't go out there after the air dodge. I'm shocked that he didn't try to chase him down.
Beautiful turnaround grab off the landing here.
Oh.
Who is going to win this game? It's so damn close. The back air doesn't connect. There's no air dodge. And it does get the KO. For a moment there, I thought Zomba might have been able to live, but Sparg0 expends the air dodge. If you don't hear it, you only got one in this game.
Right.
You only get one. So just because of that, Zomba felt like the need. He had to fall down with the aerial, and that Buster Sword is quite large.
It's such a scary spot to be in when Cloud is just spamming those back airs on the one side of the stage and you can't get past him, especially on Rob, who's huge. He's a huge character, and you don't want to go high when you have that much percentage either, because an up air will kill. Sometimes you'll want to go high and just like get down. Maybe you'll get juggled a little bit, but you won't die. No, he didn't even have that luxury. And what looked like it might be a W for Zomba is now a game 5. The thing that kills me is that air dodge, right? Because like on the right side of the stage, Sparg0 did the air dodge in after that hit, and Zomba wasn't quite ready for it, went for the laser instead of just running off there and hitting him.
But there was no laser. He just needed to nip.
Yeah.
That's it. Against a lot of these sword characters, you just need to get like just a tap after, just to put them in a really bad spot. And by the way, this is the first time both these players have played each other in tournament offline.
Right.
So this, I think they've played each other on Wi-Fi, but obviously offline's a different story.
Of course. A better story.
Let's
say that.
Okay? Yeah. All right, so Sparg0, a little bit of momentum there. Felt like Zomba, again, kind of didn't close out that one edge guard on the right side, but you can't let that haunt you for too long. It's a different game, different time here, and now it's time to clutch up. Game 5, the top on defense. Great stuff from Zomba recovery.
I love that.
Oh!
Yeah, but I told you, bro. I told you about the climb hazard. What did I tell you? He's going to try to track him from below and just pop it.
Sparg0, like a shark in the water waiting for his prey. Zomba was trying to stall out off the top, but man, the limit climb hazard. What's the edge guard here? The dunk coming out from Zomba.
Easy down air, easy timing there from Zomba. Sparg0 losing his first stock, and right now we got an even game. These guys are just so evenly matched in this set thus far.
Yeah, this is a wild set so far, man. Just back and forth, very similar to the Cola Bluto set, right? But this time, game 5 situation, and man, when any of these players get a singular hit, why does it seem it's just 100 damage on the board?
It really feels like Sparg0 is patrolling the air and Zomba has the ground. He wants the down air or he wants the side B. Yeah. Every time he has Sparg0 off stage, he has a couple threats that he constantly is just aiming for, sharking for. Finally, back air will land, and Sparg0 has pulled ahead in a massive way with almost a full stock advantage.
Yeah, Zomba's going to have to make some kind of crazy edge guard happen. Going to rip the entire cross slash here, the parry, and Sparg0 is stacking up that damage in a very, very quick way. The double dip. Not going to happen. Fair to fair is something we see Sparg0 go for, but this time going for the dare, not going to get that connection.
Get the up tilt, goes for the up air, but wrong timing. Yeah, climb hazard not going to be strong enough just yet, but I mean, you have to imagine Sparg0, it's only a matter of time before he punches his ticket into winner's finals.
Oh, again, I think he tried to go for the pistol. That is going to be it. You cannot make it back from that. And Zomba with the snappy edge guard. This is game 5, last stock, Coney.
This is what we know Zomba for, though. We've seen him do this a million times on characters with better recoveries than Cloud. I would not count Zomba out for a moment. If he gets one grab, oh no, the back air out of nowhere. No red screen, no zap, no zoom in. Simple defeat for Zomba, and Sparg0 is going to winner's finals.
Man, Sparg0 was just avoiding that one opening, and I think Zomba was actually drifting to the left, and that's why we didn't see the correct DI. And that there's so many situations, there's just like bad DI on reaction, and then there's like, oh, you were DIing that way because you were moving that direction, or you were picking this option, right? And Sparg0 taking full advantage of that. The Cloud backer is able to seal it out. What an amazing set. Game 5. down to the last stock, Coney.
And it really could have gone either way at the end. I mean,
Yeah.
you say that a lot, even though the percentage differentials are
We're
crazy.
not memeing. We're not memeing.
No, we're not memeing, dude. Zomba, he finds ways to have those miracle stocks off on the side. If he got one rotor arm, that might have been curtains for Sparg0. And we saw him do it in the set, but unfortunately could not pull it out in that stock. I'm scared for whoever Zomba has to play in losers, though, because Zomba is clearly playing on fire. Unfortunately, it was not enough, and Sparg0 is going to make it into winners finals. We'll see if he'll be joined by his fellow countryman Leo in just a bit. Take a look at this. Yeah, that get. Oh my god! You saw the way he zoomed to the other side. He's like, I'm not getting hit by the beam.
Yeah, and I mean, just the corner pressure coming out from Sparg0. I love this. Using the threat of the limit, causing a certain option to happen, and just using your forward air, right? The double jump forward air was able to hold on to the limit, and fantastic up smashes, and of course, the mainstay cloud move, backward aerial.
It really came down to that game 4 because it was just that last hit at the very end. He got the air dodge through. I forgot how early he died there. Such a clutch climb hazard there with the limit at the end of the set.
This edge guard was so good. Oh wait,
that one.
Yeah, the stuff that happened before that.
Yeah.
And of course, there's the back air. Sparg0 with the pop off. Winners finals guaranteed. Top 3. What an amazing set.
Yeah, what a set. Can you guys make some noise for these two young guys, man? Hell of a set to watch there. That's Ultimate's future, man.